That is former UFC middleweight champion Sean Strickland beating up yet another influencer. This was Sean Strickland kind of sparring, but mostly throwing punches at a retreating influencer. His name is Nick Nayersina, I think is how you say it. Mostly well known for dating OnlyFans model, I guess you could say, Sky Bree. Seen this guy on Instagram before, but he sparred Sean Strickland. It obviously did not go well. All right. Now, there's a whole nother conversation to be said about the guys that go and get beat up for views on purpose, you know, that just go and subject themselves to this for, you know, for views. I think to a certain degree, he might actually deserve this, and he asked for it. And so I'm not even really going to get on Sean Strickland about beating up this influencer, or the same thing that he did when he fought Sneako a couple years ago. So same thing. I'm not actually even going to get on Sean Strickland for the sake of beating up these influencers, because they did come to him and say, beat me up for embarrassment and views. So that's not the reason I'm getting at Sean Strickland. The reason I'm getting at Sean Strickland is that he fights like this against influencers. Literally like dropping elbows to the back of their head. But then he goes and literally doesn't fight in an actual sanctioned MMA fight in a cage, which is the part that I don't understand about Sean Strickland. It's not even about beating up the influence. It's the fact that he's doing this to influencers and doing this to DDP. Sean Strickland's a lame. I mean, he's such a hypocrite in this regard. I've talked about this on my channel before. I'm not going to get on my soapbox too much about it, about, you know, the things he has to say, but he beats on these influencers, fights drastically differently. And he says things like, I absolutely hate influencers, cancer on society, but I feel like there is a small part of this man seeking redemption. And all that for Sean Strickland to tweet up a storm and act like an influencer, and the most probably controversial influencer in regards to the UFC is Nina Drama. And Sean Strickland's got all types of content with her. So I wonder where the whole influencers are a cancer argument is right here, when he is literally one of the main reasons Nina Drama got so big is their friendship. On top of that, this guy that preaches all of these conservative values is hanging out with Nina Drama, former Playboy model, hanging out with influencers that date porn stars, and tweets up a storm defending her. All of this Nina Drama talk. Nina is like a little sister. Once you get to know Nina, it's not Nina the Playboy, whatever the fuck she did. I don't know if she did, but it's not like her, the little hot photos she posts. You get to know Nina, bro, it's uncomfortable. It's like, I'll be making jokes. She'll try to match my energy and she'll say something off color. I'll tell her to shut up. You guys don't know her. You get to know her. She's dope. She's a little sister to me. Even though the thought of it makes me feel gross, you guys got her wrong. CTE. Aside from that, the reason I say Sean Strickland's a lame is just over and over again, influencers this, influencers that. And he literally lives the life of an influencer. He's a con artist. All right. And, you know, I used to say these things about him 2 years ago, and I got a lot of shit for it. I used to say this about him during like peak Strickland mania, and I got a lot of shit for it. But here I am now. He's had multiple bad performances in a row where he didn't show up the way he said he would, didn't fight the way he said he would, and he lost that fan base. And I'm here still saying the same thing because he hasn't changed one bit. I mean, this is rough, dude. This is a rough thing to watch. I'm not even going to get on him for that, because they asked for it. There's a whole nother conversation to be had about the influencers that say, yeah, beat me up for views. It's kind of like cuckish humiliation shit, if you ask me. I think it's weird. So I'm not hating on Sean Strickland for that, but that paired with the other things he says and the people he hangs out with and the way that he tweets up a storm quite literally all day, every day, some weird shit, okay? So Sean Strickland's a lame, and I'm just pointing it out. Did you like this video? Then like and subscribe down below. I also do multiple live streams per week, along with behind the scenes content and members only live streams for our channel members. So become a channel member for access to bonus content. It's only $5 per month, and it greatly helps the channel's growth. I also do a podcast with my best friend Bo, and I have a non-MMA channel as well called Wyatt's World. You can check both of those out linked below.